Good morning, everybody. So, I feel like it's been way too long since I did a video, and today is Mixed Media Monday, so I'm going to be using my watercolor inks, and I'm going to make a background, and then I'm going to stamp with this stamp, which I already have here. Whoops, this is... Oh, that's right. Okay, it felt too smooth right there. So the Peaceful Meadow from Crafter's Companion. And I'm going to do watercolor backgrounds. Now, I'm going to do the rustic brown for the stamp, but it is not waterproof. It is alcohol proof. So I need to wait for these to dry before I stamp it with this. So we have to keep that in mind. So I need to first make some backgrounds, and I'm just gonna do ink, water, get that thing started, and I'm just gonna dot it on here and just dot it around. I'm looking, I think I forgot paper towels. Just so I can change. Oh, here's paper towels. Clean my brush with the water, right? So I just like to do this. It's a good way to do mixed media, and I don't have to worry about spilling the cup or, you know, whatever that other mess is bad. I'm feeling like this thing. There we go. Now we're getting some squirting. Okay. So that's pink. Let's get some yellow, which I got straw bale. Now I could have brought my watercolor markers in. That might have been smarter. But sometimes we just want to use what we have here. It seems a little too dark, but we won't know till we stamp it, right? Okay. Get that straw bale off, and now I'm going to go in with red, with green. And I thought I had spring meadow, but that's a pigment, which will break down with water, but we might as well just use a water reactive that we know is actually water reactive. And if it's too dark, we add more water and it will make it darker. Okay, so I'm going to stop there with this one and put it to dry. And now I'll bring another one over. And this one, I'm going to wet a little bit so that maybe we get a little more action out of the paint. And I'm just using the green since I already have it on here. Okay. And I don't want to put this down the water reactive ink pad. I don't want to put down on a wet. So let's try a little bit of the Bordeaux. Which I'm not a big fan of the Bordeaux, but we're gonna I guess I maybe should have taken the green out of there first. Might have made that Bordeaux look prettier. Let's see what happens. We'll try it again. We'll get a little bit more of the Bordeaux down. And see if it's any brighter. No, it looks exactly the same. Okay, I'm going to get rid of that. And I'm going to come in and squirt this again. And get that moving. And now I want to come in with the pink Winter Rose. Which looks exactly the same. Must be on my brush still. I thought I cleaned my brush. Yeah, there's a little bit of difference in the color. And a little yellow on the straw bale. We'll just try some different techniques and see what we get. I'm kind of liking the way this one's turning out. But it looks like I'm going to need to come back in with the green again. See, I wasn't crazy about those colors, but look how nice they're turning out. I don't know, maybe you can't see the way I'm seeing it, but I hope so. I think I need to come back in with more green along the bottom. Okay, let's set this one over to dry. Like, I'm gonna lift some of it. All right. I think I like that better, going on the water. So let's get a lot of water going here. Let's have some fun with watercolors. I love playing around. I'm not really good at it, and I don't always know what I'm doing, but it's always fun to play with it. That's how I feel. Throw some more water on there. Whoops. No, no, no. That was wrong. I don't want to get water over where the color's going until after the color's on there. Let's get hopefully a lot of yellow on this one. And I didn't clean my brush again, so it's looking more like a green yellow. And that's okay. I'm not going to worry about it too much. I'm just loading it up on my brush and getting it in here. And now, get some more paper towel, and I'm going to come in this time and clean my brush. Better and see if I get a brighter yellow. That doesn't have that green tint. I don't know, it's hard to tell right now. Maybe I kind of want them. What I have is pictures. I have 3 picture frames, and it would be nice to be able to get these. They're kind of a weird shape, and it just might be kind of nice to have these. I'm gonna clean my brush again. Get that yellow. I wonder if I can get sort of an orange going. Let's see. Yeah, I think, yes, I did get an orange going. Squirt that down. Let's kind of tap it off. Very light, like that. I think that first one's already dried, kind of. See. Okay, one more. And I think I'm gonna do this more like I did the other one. I'm gonna go in dry, and then I will spray it at the end. So let's start with a little of the yellow. Let's do this the way we're supposed to. Light color first is the way you're always supposed to. do it. At least that's what they say. I don't always do that, obviously. Okay, so what I did is I didn't clean my brush, thinking that I would get orange. An orangey yellow, and it's really orange. It's pretty orange, so I had more on the brush than I thought, I guess. Okay. Clean that. And my brush, because I'm thinking about coming in with the pink. I wonder what would happen if I mixed the pink. Let me do just pink first, and then maybe we'll try mixing some of the pink with the red. Now it's not going to dry that bright, right? It usually doesn't anyways. Okay, now I've got pink. How am I going to do this? I'll put the red over here. Let's see what kind of color we get. Adding a little red into the pink. Yeah, it looks like red. Let's just go for the red. Okay. Clean my brush. Because I'm going to come in with the green, and if I do the red and green together, I'm going to get brown. Okay. I'll leave that like that. And I'm just going to squirt it now. And get those colors kind of mixing together there. And I think a little bit of water pickup. I kind of like to do a little bit of the water pickup. Yeah, I do. All right. So now that looks pretty good, huh? I think. I hope. Excuse me. All right. So this feels pretty dry. It should be okay. Now you could do this with black. You could do this with green. I just happened to have this brown here and thought it seemed like a good idea. It's a rock block. I think they came out with these stamps to go with the powders, right? I think that's what it was. I don't think this will be big enough for any of these. Yeah. So I kind of like the way that looks, like there's a little pathway or something there. Okay. Let's see. Does this one feel dry? Oh no. That still feels pretty wet. That still feels pretty wet. And the one we just did, of course, feels pretty wet. Let's see what happens. It seems pretty wet. But let's see if this smears. I should have had a water resistant. I still haven't pulled all my ink pads in here. I think it's working out all right. I don't see them blurring or smearing or anything. Now here it might. So here's what we got so far. I'm kind of liking it. All right, let's see this one. I have more of these stamps. I just decided to use this one today, and just for comparison. Excuse me. I like the wispiness over here and here. That's looking pretty good. I am so far happy with these. I think I might come in with this other stamp. I don't know if this would be just one or a couple. Maybe we'll do. A big one in the middle. Uh-oh. trying to just get that part. No, you can still see because I still had too much on there. So this one's kind of ruined, but I could still use the pieces. Right, I can cut the bigger pieces and use it on a card somewhere. I like that middle with the background and everything on it. But let me show you what we got. That was actually went pretty quick. I'm surprised. I think this one's my favorite. What do you think? I think that one's my favorite. All right. There we go. It's so pretty. I think they turned out really nice. I'm not usually so happy with it. But I like the way I did the green on the bottom. And then more flowery on, more colorful on the top. And I kind of did that with all of them. Kind of put the green on the bottom. See, green on the bottom. More green on the bottom. And I like the brown. So, there we go. All right, everybody. I hope everybody had a great weekend. And I'll have to see how those are going to work. My plants, my little seedlings, I have time coming up. That's it so far. And they all said like 5 to 10 day germination, but only the time's coming up. So we're going to have to see what happens. And I've got some planters coming that I'll share with you when they get here. And I'm hoping that they will help. Also, being in the desert, the sun just gets so hot for these plants. And it gets hot really fast. We don't really get like a spring. It's like we get this winter, summer. Spring is maybe 1 or 2 days. So I think I'm past our freeze point. But we could still get some. So up through February. So hopefully my seedlings will grow. My plants will come in. My planters will come in and I'll be able to transplant them. And it's on wheels, so I'll be able to move them around if a spot's too hot, if it's too shady, they're not getting enough sun, if they're getting too much sun. So, I don't know. I'm going to try. So, I will let y'all know how that works. All right. If you like my video, please hit the like and subscribe button. Thank you for joining me. I hope you join me again. Everybody have a blessed day and a blessed week. Bye-bye now.